Hi fans, this is the very first Micro Reflex video. After every show, from the Righteous Road studio office, I'll let you guys know exactly what I'm thinking about the show we just did. Literally, so we just did a show on Oprah. It was our special, and I have to say it went really well. It went really well. No hiccups in the show. One thing though that didn't happen is I wanted to leave you guys going out of the show when I say here's the Lovin Life with the run-on clip, but I forgot to play it. For everybody knows, it's run on, I believe I'll run on, see what the end will be, believe I'll work on, find out what waits for me. I see 10,000 stories and glories and dreams, see angels right here on earth. My heart is open wide, got a new light shining inside, and it makes me wanna run on, see what tomorrow will be, 'cause I like what I see. Come on and run with me. Just love that. That actually is my life mantra. It's actually been my life mantra ever since I heard it. I said, that's really good. But tonight's show, I did want to let you guys know that you finally now know what it is about this teaching pastor that likes Oprah. So hopefully that answered the question for you, because that's all I've got. But one thing I wanted to mention to talk about the legacy of the Oprah show. It's such an exciting show that everyone gets, special treatment. And I'm literally, if anyone knows me, one of her ultimate fans, if not the ultimate. I call myself the official #1 fan of Oprah. And a lot of family and friends were upset that this year, her final season, I wasn't asked to be a part of any of it. They chose ultimate fans for the Australia trip. Ultimate fans were invited to the Favorite Things Part 1 and Favorite Things Part 2. Not the same ones, different ones. And for the Extravaganza Surprise Spectacular they had on Monday and Tuesday, which aired last Tuesday. And I really don't feel any of that. I really don't feel any sadness. I enter those things. I put in emails. Believe me, I use my connects. I use my connections. Email buddy is Dean. He is their stage manager, Dean Anderson. Thank you, Dean, for responding to each and every email I sent to you. I know that got a little frustrating, but you're a great guy. I mean, you're just a stand-up guy. You are a stand-up guy. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Dean is the stage manager, been that since the beginning. George Burns, the official photographer for Harpo, took my photograph when I was in Chicago for the Oprah show last season, September 25th, 2009. I was actually knighted Oprah show captain. Me and my friend Steve were, by Sally Lou Loveman, who was the audience director. And the show was there's two types of Oprah shows. There's the fun shows, and then there's the serious dramatic shows. And we were part of the serious dramatic shows, which is okay to watch, but when you're part of it, you just feel sad and serious. So in the back of my mind, we just kind of logged it. It was very fun. Had a very fun experience in Chicago. One of the best cities I've ever visited. And I believe it has something to do about the Oprah effect. It was really just a great city, great people, clean. It's like a clean New York. It's terrific. Even though New Yorkers, you guys are very clean. I'm not saying you're not, but it was very interesting, very good. And all of a sudden, in the wake of not being picked for any of the Ultimate Fans shows, I'm still excited to watch them. They're great. They're fantastic. And her final studio show, a normal program, was, I think it was last Friday, and that's when she announced her ultimate favorite guest. So I'm thinking it's going to be the one with no limbs or someone like that. And it turns out to be Tererai Trent. Tererai Trent. Remember that name. And I go, I know her. That was the episode I was a part of. It was really cool. I was the Oprah show captain on that show. I met Tererai Trent. I'm going to see about the legalities, because when I got the pictures from Harpo, there's some things about you can't post certain things. I'm going to find out about that. But I want to share that with you. I met her, spoke with her and her family after the program. They came outside of the studio we were rating, and got to talk to them for a while. It's very exciting, very great people, humble, very, very humble woman, Tererai Trent. And if you don't know her or her story, go to Oprah.com and look at her story. It's phenomenal. And I thought, there it is. I was a part of the final season. Because, and I do take this, believe me, one, I was knighted Oprah Show captain. That's cool. I love that. Oprah's favorite show. I don't think that's a coincidence. Maybe I'm looking too much into it. And then the clip, they showed the clip before Tererai Trent comes out when she was announced on the first show, and and I'm like, that's me. That's Steve. I'm on the last season. Technically, right there. We're part of the show that Oprah thinks is the best, that culminates what the show means. How appropriate for an ultimate fan. So I thank you, Oprah, and the people. That's fantastic. So moments like that happen in my life. I don't look at the glass half empty. I look at it half full. And I really hope that with my show, the radio show, that you all really come to knowing life is good. Life is good. You can look at the negatives or you can look at the positives. I'm not saying that I'm blind to negatives. I'm not saying negatives don't hurt. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying the positives are good. And one last note about today's show. As I'm thinking about the favorite moments, one of the things I was looking today as my old Oprah footage shows, because I saved a lot of them. And one of the shows, she said, she talked about the American dream, and she was talking to people who were very upset about it because they weren't achieving it. And they were bringing up valid point after valid point after another valid point about why life is miserable. And she just got very upset, but she held it in, but I saw it. And she goes, happiness is a choice. What can you do? What can you do? Stop saying what you can't do. Say what you can. Another reason I like Oprah. We share that. And I hope you do too. And thank you for watching the first video that I reflect on my show. Like another show within a show. So hopefully it wasn't too boring. Hopefully it was nice. Getting a sneak peek at the Righteous Road Studios office. Yep, my office. Alright, until next time, next Thursday. Be here, 11 p.m., 10 p.m. Central. Thank you guys. And as always, the conversation doesn't stop. It continues at thelovinlifeshow.com. Here's to Lovin Life.